Good morning, good afternoon, good evening everybody, and welcome to What's Up vlog number something, 100 and something. I've absolutely no idea, I've lost complete track of them. I actually recorded a workout vlog the other day, well, about a week ago, and I've not done anything with it. I've been a bit preoccupied, as many of you will know, and very briefly, I'm not going to dwell on it, but while I am on that subject, thank you so much for all the messages of support and offers of help, and just the general good feeling coming back through the team. I'm so grateful for it. I can't tell you how much it means to me. I was truly touched by a lot of things that were said and done amongst the team and the Facebook group. So thank you all so much. But that's all I'm going to say on that. Bit of an impromptu on this one. Just because I really fancied a ride. I've just watched Jesper absolutely killing it in a A category race, and I plan to do a workout tonight, but I just fancy racing. I fancy doing something a little bit more, I don't know, just a bit more fun and less predictable than a workout tonight. No offence to the workouts, they're brilliant for what they do, but I've not done anything other than a workout for a long time, so I've jumped in on the EVR Europe race, C category, which is 8 laps of the Volcano counterclockwise circuit. So a nice flat one. I have had zero preparation, to the point where, look, I haven't even got a jersey on. I've just literally got a base layer and, and bibs. I've jumped on with about 4 minutes to go, so I've had no warm-up. So I'm not expecting anything from this, but I thought I better vlog it just in case. You just don't know what could happen. This could be my moment of glory. So anyway, I'm going to keep talking to a minimum, because that definitely will work for me. It's not easy for me to do, but I will try. Let's try and get the legs up. I'm going to pace myself and just see what happens. So enjoy, I suppose. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and we are off. Hey, Mr. Gatsby. Thank you very much, my friend, for the ride on. I'm just trying to settle into a bunch here of about, what does it look like? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10 or 11. Mixture of C's and D's. I think there's another C group, but quite a way up the road with the B's. But I certainly didn't want to go bursting away off the line, or that would be my race over immediately. Definitely need to feel my way back into this one, I think. So yeah, I can see a group there, 3 B's and a C. I'm sure there's more, but that's all I can see. And in my group, I'm going to do a quick name check. We've got around me A. Allen, J. Giroux, R. Ritzler, A. Diaz, PJ Daly, M. Ryan, C. Davis, M. Cahill, J. Goring, C. Bess, G. Panton, P. Parkitney, although Parkitney's a couple of seconds ahead, as you can see just there. And I think I just missed a ride on from someone, so sorry about that, whoever that was. Okay, so it's 8 laps of this course that we will be starting Is it just around the corner here? Lost my bearings already. I know we've got a bit more of a loop to do before we come round to the start of the first lap. Aha, Mr. Higby. How you doing, Oliver? Great to see you, buddy. Thank you for the ride on. Just trying to sit in the wheels for a while now. Cement myself in this bunch. Thank you, PJ Daly, for the ride on, who's just in this bunch with me. I'm reluctant to start firing them back, so I know what that does to me. I'll give it a go. The guys are immediately around me, just for a second. So PJ Daly, is that Paul Daly? I think it might be. In which case, extra special ride on to you, my friend. Fellow WKGer. Can't believe I didn't spot that. I was a little bit absent-minded there for a while. That's always nice to come across a teammate when you just spontaneously jump in on a race. So we've got A. Allen at the front of our gruppetto at the moment, with P. Parkitney 3 seconds further up the road, and N. Kent another 5 seconds up from him, or indeed her. We've got F. Frankie Boy in this group as well, I don't think I named before, so good to see you, buddy. Okay, so we've managed to pull back in P. Parkitney. So our Bobby is the next up the road, 16 seconds up the road. Hey, Mr. Sharp. Cheers, buddy. Thanks for the ride on. Good to see you. Hope you're keeping well. And Mr. Martin Backer. You too, my friend. Great to see you. Thanks for the ride on. I think our Bobby must have had some kind of issue. So he's now a minute behind us. And I think Frankie Boy was with us a moment ago as well. Let's drop right back. I think there's a couple of mechanicals going on. I'm trying to just settle and get comfortable in here now. Try and bring my heart rate down a little if I can, whilst making sure nobody breaks off the front and I don't get dumped off the back. I'll use my aero boost to try and bridge here. A bit of a gap has opened up. Let's try and close in on Concannon, Ritzler, Parkitney, Ouvry and Lee. I hope that I can take everyone else with me. There we go. Hey, hey Sean, Mr. Sean Lowe. Great to see you, my friend. Hope you're keeping well. Looking forward to our little French adventure. Not long now, buddy. Which means I really need to get working on the old fitness. Hey, Mr. Padron de Gat. Great to see you. Thank you very much for the ride on. Quite unsurprisingly, my heart rate monitor's stopped working. So I'm guessing that my heart's getting better because the watts have come down. Interestingly, I've got the the fastest individual lap time at the moment in the C category. Not a particularly fast lap, but I think that's basically must have been me getting towed around until the last 10 metres and jumping in front of everyone. Oh, we've got another little split. Just try and close that back in. So Puck hit me again. Managed to pull off the front. And Park Hitney's managed to pinch my best lap time by 2 seconds. Good job, man. Looks like Mr. Daly's just lost touch with the group a bit. Unlucky man, keep it going. So immediately around me I've got G. Panton, C. Davis, PC, K. Overy, A. Allen, R. Ritzler, and that's it. Jay Lee's also about 8 seconds behind. So we're a group of about 8 now, I think. There we go, my heart rate's back. 173, not terrible. I could do with knocking that back down into the 160s if I can. So Parkitney's pulling back again now, and I wonder if he's just thought it's too much effort for too little gain to try and go away solo. I can't see the gap between him and the riders in front of him. Where is it? Let's have a look. It's about 18 seconds. I can only assume he wasn't really making up that ground and figured better off saving his legs, sitting in the group. Mr. Ringvisser. Hello my friend. Thank you very much for the ride on. Always good to see your name pop up there. Hey Darren. Thank you Darren Hunter for the ride on. Thank you for your very kind messages of support. You and everybody in the team, as I mentioned, have been incredible, and it doesn't go unnoticed, I promise you. I think I'm going to have to use the aero again to close this up once more. Got another split opened up here, but I think I'm going to let someone else drag me back into this one, if they will. Thank you John Grasso, all the way from the other side of the pond. Excellent to see you, thank you for the ride on. I hope yourself and Ardith are keeping well. Alright, I've been left a bit here, so I'm going to have to dig for a little while, try and grab hold. I can see the A's are obviously nearly finishing. So I can see messages of go Tim Cartwright coming out. I assume he's at the front of the A's. He usually is. In fact, he's coming up to lap us. Maybe that's what the shout was about. It's just 55 seconds off my wheel. Almost a lap ahead. Okay, 4 to go. Hey, Michael Collins from Team Type 1. Thanks very much for the ride on. Great to see you. Hope yourself and Zoe are doing well. Hey, Mr. Thomas Horan. Thanks for the ride on, buddy. Good to see you. And S. Macmillan as well. Thank you very much for the ride on. While I'm chatting, what I will say, as I've just been reminded by the hashtag in Tim Cartwright's name as he catches up with me, all our wishes from the whole of Team WKG and myself go out to Rachel Elliott. I've been away for a while, so I'm not fully up to speed on what the story is, but my understanding is she's had a bleed on the brain. I'm not sure what the circumstances were or even when it occurred, but obviously our thoughts go out to her and all of her loved ones. Right, so there is Tim Cartwright, sorry, nestled at the front of our group. I'm curious to see if anyone tries to sort of grab hold of him to go with him. I think he's just too strong. Hey, Mr. Kev Stephen. Hello, buddy. Good to see you. I'm only doing this to try and keep up with you in terms of the fitness stakes. Well done on your amazing new FTP and incredible weight loss. To achieve both of those at the same time is great effort. So, well done, my friend. Okay, we're breaking up a lot, this group now. Every time we hit those inclines, it seems to split a little. Our kidney once again is the rider off the front, but PC's managed to go with him this time. Okay, I think they can make it stick this time because Pakitney's not on his own. If he and PC work well together, they could hold that lead. Both putting out very strong watts. So I think this could be their break for freedom. So I've just got to concentrate on staying with this bunch now and see what we've got left for the final lap. Thank you, Eric Gray, for the ride on. Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. I can see the other A's now coming up behind us. Still about a minute behind, which gives you an idea of how strong Tim Cartwright is. He went past us quite some time ago. And what might happen here is PC and Pakitney might be grouping up with, I think it was Silverback, and I didn't spot the other name, is it Parlous or something like that? Which means a very strong group of four, which is bad news for us. Our Cullen is another one there, so it may even be more than 4 riders. Yeah, it looks like Palace, Silverback, some on wheelers, PC. Yeah, the pace of the group I'm with has knocked right back for now. I might see how I feel at the end of this lap. Treat this almost like a workout. Try and do a 5-minute session at say 200 watts, 210 maybe. See if that just ups the pace of this whole group, which I'd rather than try and break away from them, I'd rather we all stepped it up. See if we can close back down on Williams, Silverback, Pakitney, PC, Palus, Stone Wheelers. Hey, Paul Shipley. Hello, my friend. Thank you very much for the ride on. Alright, I've got heart rate information back. Relatively comfortable. Obviously this little climb will change that slightly. Here come the other A's. Would have been nice to grab hold of them as they came through. Alright, there's my 5-minute effort at about 200 watts. We're not catching the group ahead. So I'm now going to sit in, recover, so I can attack on at the end of the final lap, hopefully. I've got an aero, which I'm going to hold on to for now. It'll be interesting to see if I've managed to weaken any of the riders around by upping the pace for that lap, or if it's just me that's been weakened. It's possible. I've got to be wary up here. I'm expecting an attack up here, if I'm honest. I suppose more likely on the next lap. Okay, here we go. Final lap. Is anyone going for it early? Looks like Panton might be thinking about it. Panton's going for it. He's got an aero as well. I think I'm going to have to react, or staying over his wheel. Hey, DCAS, Team WKG, thank you very much for the ride on. And D Dewitt, CSCC, thank you also for the ride on. I'm not feeling overly optimistic for this sprint, because that little kicker up the climb there did my legs. We've got another kick to come, and then an uphill sprint to the line. Panton's done a great job to hold that gap. Very strong brake. Thank you, M. Hurleman from ZHR for the ride on. Wolverie's going for it. Come on, stay ahead of Alan. Yes. Oh. I think I just held off Alan at the end. Didn't quite grab Panton, but came close. Oh, good race, guys. Oh, feeling that. Hey, I can see Brian Roden's in there. Well done, my man. Looks like you came pretty high up in the B's. Great job. Oh, I can tell I've not raced for a while. Oh, I was glad I had something in the legs for a bit of a fight at the end. Oh, right, so let's have a look. No surprises, Tim Cartwright won that. Followed by D Jones and R Bevis, so well done, that's the podium. Well done, guys. Then we have S McGonigal, P Chunky, M Gemelin, M Huber, Y Yang, K De Becker and S Churchill rounding off the top 10. Then we have F Kit, Brian Roden, Team WKG, good job, man. Ride Nowhere, C. Asplin, P. Parkitney, who we were so close to for so long, but he made a really good break when it mattered. Followed by PC. They are separated by 1/10 of a second. And then another 1/10 of a second back to Jay Cullen. And then only 8/10 of a second to P. Palace. So that would have been a great 1, 2, 3, 4, four-way split, four-way sprint to the line. So, good job, guys. Then we have G. Silverback, P. Williams, G. Patton. Alright, so G. Patton beat me by 2/10 of a second. And timing-wise, I'm identical to A. Allen. So I think that comes down to a photo finish. Now I'm claiming it because on my screen I was ahead. So sorry, A. Allen, but that's a moral victory for me, I'm afraid. So A. Allen, then K. Overy, just over 4 seconds behind. Another 2 seconds to R. Itzler, and then M. Cahill is the last one so far to cross the line. Right, I'm going to give some ride-ons. So what I wanted to look at was the C's. I came 6th. Woo! I'll take that. 6th, albeit a minute behind Parkitney, who really frustratingly, I mean, I didn't have the strength to go with him. Look at his power, 3.2 watts average throughout that. But obviously he kept braking, kept dropping back, kept braking, kept dropping back. And if we'd managed to just stay with him on his final break, where it was he and PC that got away, then maybe we would have all been fighting out for a win a minute further up the road. But anyway, I'm happy with that. 6th place, bang in the middle of the table, unless there are any other C's to come over. My heart rate showing an average of 119. That is absolutely not the case. That's obviously averaged based on the long periods of 0 watts. Sorry, 0 beats per minute during that ride. I think my average was probably closer to 170 something, 172. Right, so M. Her's just come over the line in 13th. Good job, Mr. or Mrs. Her. Right, so I'm going to wrap up rather than wait for anyone else to come over. I'll check out the Zwift power results just in the faint hope that someone above me is going to get disqualified and I can nick a podium. So who's on the cusp? So I need Parkitney, Silverback, and one other, unfortunately, to get kicked out for me to reach the podium. But no, fair's fair. They are bang on the limits of the C category, so perfect riding. Right. Thank you all for watching. Thanks everybody that took part in that race. Well done to my teammates that were in the other categories. In fact, let's have a quick look to see where Mr. Daly came. 2nd out of 2 so far, so good job, man. You're on the podium whatever happens, so well done. And Brian Roden, who I think came 6th also in the B's. Fantastic job. So again, we'll wait to see if there are any disqualifications. Did we have any A riders from WKG in there? Nope, not this time. Right, so yeah, thank you everybody for watching. Final word on it, just to say thank you so much for all the support and kind words I've been receiving. It really just cements my opinion of this team, that the spirit and the kindness and the generosity within the team is beyond anything I've experienced in any kind of social media for a start, as well, let alone any kind of sports team or sports group. So I'm truly humbled and touched by it all. I really am. And finally, just a final message of goodwill to Rachel Elliott and all her family and loved ones. We really do wish you the best and a speedy recovery. And I will sign off on that. Catch you all next time. Ciao.